guys, I've gotten a lot of questions about options and how to trade options quickly. There's a lot of option scalpers out there, and this is actually what I used to do, and I would trade up to 100 contracts at a time. So I've done my fair share of research and have paid my fair share in fees with options. So in this video, I'm going to show you exactly how I did it and why I chose which brokers I did. It mostly has to do with the order entry and some of the fees, because those fees can really add up. So let's go over a few brokers so you can make your choice on which one might be best for you. All right, so first off, let's go over some of the fees and commissions. So with Tradestation, there's 60 cents per contract, and this is with the TS Select account, which will be if you're using the desktop platform, which we will go over. And then it's 50 cents per contract if you're on the TS Go account, which would be using the web platform or mobile platform, which we will go over as well. At first, when I started trading options, I had no idea that 60 cents per contract was to buy and to sell. So it's 60 cents to buy plus 60 more cents to sell. So really it's $1.20 per trade. And then with TS Go, it'd be $1 per trade per contract. So if you're new to options, keep that in mind. With pricing on Td Ameritrade, it's 65 cents per contract. And I was using Td Ameritrade when I was doing 100 contracts at a time, so I was paying a lot in fees. And because of how much I was doing, I was able to talk them down to 45 cents per contract. So do know that if you're doing a large amount of options, you can possibly talk them down. Next, we have Tastyworks. This is where I moved my account to save a lot in fees. So they are only $1 per contract to buy, and then it's free, $0 to close, and then a $10 max per leg. So if you're doing a vertical that has 2 legs, then your max could be $20. But if you're just doing 1 leg, the max is $10. So for me, doing 100 contracts at a time, I was only paying $10 over here at Tastyworks compared to $65 to get in and $65 to get out doing 100 contracts. So Tastyworks was saving me well over $100 per trade. Of course, there is the other options of Webull and Robinhood. They only make you pay the regulatory transaction fee. They don't have any commissions on their options trading. Robinhood, I wouldn't exactly recommend, but a lot of people do find success using Robinhood. Webull, I think, is a little bit better than Robinhood from what I have seen with my research, but I do not have an account with Webull. But I have downloaded their platform, and it is pretty slick. Now, let's look at the fastest ways to place orders. First way, let's look at TD Ameritrade's Thinkorswim. So I have the SPY chart up right now, and notice that this is linked to 1, this is linked to 2. If I click on trade, it's linked to 1, so it's got SPY in, and this is the options table. When I was trading a lot of contracts, I was trading some of these same day expiration options contracts. And the best way to do it is to either click on the ask to buy, and then it'll pull up your order entry window down here, or the bid to sell, or right click, click copy. And then for me, I like to have a watch list over here on the left side where I can paste those options into it. Let's say that I want maybe some further dated ones that I want to be watching as well. I could copy this one and throw it over here into the watch list. So now I've got 3 options contracts of SPY that I can watch over here on the side. And then I can come over here to charts, and whatever ones I click on over here, because it's linked to 1, I can put on this chart. So I can click on that one and it's over here on the chart. And then I can use Active Trader. And with Active Trader, you can just click on the bid side or the ask side to buy and sell the options contracts. So it's very quick over here on the Active Trader. And with Tradestation, it's much the same, just a little bit more annoying. So you have to come up here to apps and open up Options Station Pro in order to see the options chain, which is a completely separate window. So it's not even part of the desktop platform. It's like its own platform, separate from Tradestation. So then from here, you can click on the options contracts you want, do the same thing where you can click on the ask to buy, and it'll pull up an order entry window down here and bid to sell. And then you can also do the right click copy symbol, and then you can paste it into your Tradestation window. And over here I have the matrix open, which is basically identical to the active trader. And then over here I've got my chart open with chart trading. So I can quickly get in on the buy limit order at that price, a market order, or a take, which is a buy on the asking price, or all the same options on the sell side. You can also create some pretty intense orders using this chart trading, doing OCO orders and all these different options of orders. But it's really nice to use the matrix on this because with these options contracts, you're usually not moving that fast. So you can just click buy to open like this. And
order filled.
Now I'm in that position and it's got my P&L over here on the side. So it's kind of nice to use this matrix. But I have not found a way to save your options symbols into a watch list. So if somebody else knows how to do that, please comment below, let me know. Because it is kind of annoying to open up this separate window every time to find your options chain. The other way to do it is to use the web version where you can save that 10 cents in fees if you use the Tradestation web version. You can only be in the desktop or the web version or the app. You can only be logged into one at a time. So this is going to log me out of everything else. And from here, you also have the options chain right here. So I can just type in SPY, open up the options chain. I have yet to find how to add the option symbols into a watch list as well. But if you click on one, let's say this one right here that I want to buy, if I get in it on a market price, it's going to get me into that position. And then I can look at my positions by going here to positions. And here are my positions. From here, I can link it to the matrix and click on them and use it over here in the matrix. So again, if anybody has found a way to put these options contracts into a watch list, like into the quotes, or to be able to copy and paste, or to be able to copy and paste from the options chain, please let me know. I haven't found a way to do this yet. I've only found that you can get it over here to the matrix once you're in the position, and then you can trade it pretty actively, and then you can copy the symbol up here, but there's no way to copy the symbol when it's in the options chain by itself. And lastly, we've got Tastyworks. Tastyworks is pretty self-explanatory. Sadly, you can't use the active trader, which has this active way of trading where you can just hit send and see the level 2 type of things right here, which you can do with stocks and with futures, but you can't do it with options, which is kind of annoying. So you have to come over here to the table and click on the options contract that you want. And from here, it opens up your order entry, and it's the same type of thing where you can place in your order. You can also use Tastyworks web platform where you can just click on trade. It opens up this, and you can click on the table, and you find the stocks the same way. And then you can hit review and send, and it gives you a final little order entry thing, and you hit send order. So Tastyworks is not the fastest way, but it is one of the cheapest ways. I have always felt though that if you're paying commissions, then likely that broker is going to get you into the position faster or be able to at least give you some better customer service. So that's why I haven't used Webull and Robinhood very much with options trading. I have used Robinhood before, and don't get me wrong, it is a pretty good platform. But a $10 fee for something that's as good as Tastyworks is worth it for me. But if you're doing some scalping, then in that case, you might want to just pay the extra fees and use Thinkorswim's Active Trader or Tradestation's Matrix or chart trading, because those are going to be the fastest ways of getting in and out. So hopefully that helps you out if you are a scalp trader, Tradestation, Td Ameritrade. If you're doing a large contract sizes, I would do Tastyworks, or if you're wanting to just be free, then do Webull or Robinhood. And of course, sign up for TraderCreatorPro.com, where we are working on a website that will have a trading calculator and journal to help you be able to create your own strategy so you don't have to just follow those gurus. And I'm also creating a course where I will be showing you exactly from A to Z everything that you need to know about trading, and then you can choose a style that fits your personality and create your own strategy. So sign up for that and the journal just by entering your email address here at TraderCreatorPro.com. So like, subscribe, and let me know if you have any questions. Thanks.